Once upon a time, in a cozy little nest in the branches of a tall tree, there lived a tiny spider named Spinner. Spinner was a very lazy spider. She was always lounging in her web, dreaming of the delicious flies and bugs that she would catch someday. One day, Spinner's mother came to visit her in her nest. "Spinner, my dear," she said, "you must learn to be more active. You can't just lay around all day waiting for flies to come to you. You have to go out and find them yourself." But Spinner didn't want to go out and find her own food. She was too lazy for that. "Oh, Mother," she said, "can't I just stay here in my web and wait for my dinner to come to me?" "No, Spinner," her mother replied. "You must learn to be more independent. Go out and find your own food, or you will never grow strong and healthy." So, with a heavy sigh, Spinner crawled out of her nest and began to spin her web. She worked hard, spinning thread after thread until she had created a beautiful, intricate web. Once her web was finished, Spinner settled down to wait for dinner. But as the days passed, she became hungrier and hungrier. No flies or bugs seemed to be attracted to her web, no matter how hard she waited. Frustrated and hungry, Spinner decided to take her mother's advice and go out and find her own food. She set out into the forest, crawling through the branches and leaves in search of tasty insects. As she searched, Spinner met all sorts of interesting creatures. She saw colorful butterflies fluttering through the air, busy bees buzzing from flower to flower, and graceful birds singing in the trees. But Spinner was not interested in any of these creatures. She was only interested in finding food. And so she continued her search, determined to find a tasty meal. Finally, after what seemed like hours of searching, Spinner came upon a small pond. And there, floating on the surface of the water, was a plump and juicy fly. Without hesitation, Spinner quickly spun a web and captured the fly. She gobbled it up in one big bite and felt her hunger finally satisfied. Feeling proud of herself for finding her own food, Spinner returned to her nest and settled down for a well-deserved rest. And from that day on, she never relied on her web to catch her dinner again. She learned that hard work and determination can lead to great rewards, even for a lazy spider like herself.